Good morning, guys. Welcome back to another YouTube video. As you guys can see, I'm out and about on the walk. And yeah, currently also I wanted to start introducing like my current weight, just to kind of keep it another way that I can track it, you know. The current weight is 82.3. And I did start off weighing 83.1, around there. So I think this walking has been actually paying off, which is super cool. And then, yeah, I'm just on my walk. I'm listening to a Ben Francis podcast. If you don't know who Ben Francis is, he's having a chat with Chris Williamson, and Ben Francis is the CEO and founder of Gymshark. Really interesting guy, really good stuff to learn from. Yeah, I like listening to people and watching people who are, they know, you know, they're not consumed by all this toxic masculinity and all these controversial topics just so they can get views and all that. You know, they stay in their lane, they know how to act, and they're just really good people. I think when you start talking about controversial topics, you know, you start putting your identity and things like that in danger, because people will start to either, you'll get the people that sway with you, but then you'll also get a lot of the people that sway against you. And with a lot of the controversial topics, no one is right most of the time, which means you're alienating people for no reason, just to kind of have your say on YouTube. That's actually why I don't chew around any of these controversial rubbish topics. But I feel like it's unfair to alienate anyone, because no one ever knows the full story, right? Anyway, now that I've ranted on, I'll catch you guys later. Okay guys, so as you saw there, I did some reading. I listened to a podcast. You guys didn't see me listen to a podcast, but after I finished reading, hold on one second. Finished reading $100 Million Leads this morning, which was pretty flippin' cool, because it's the fastest I've ever read a book. It was like 13 days and I finished the entire thing. With highlighting and like textbook reading, if you could call it that. Which means it's time for me to move on to my next book. But what I really wanted to talk about was, you know, there's a lot of stuff in here. There's actually some stuff near the end that I didn't fully read, because I feel like what I'm going to be doing is referring back to this book a lot in the time of need. So, for example, very soon, or I have been playing around with lead magnet creation and building lead magnets and figuring out what the best lead magnet would be and all that. And you know, there's it's all right here in the book. And that's kind of what I'm using as like my guidelines and my parameters in order to see what would be best and how to, you know, just to give me that little bit of an extra boost and some confidence, because if I know if Alex Hormozi is telling me to do it, it's clearly, you know, it's going to be right. But it's also going to allow me to kind of branch off of whatever he said and whatever advice he gave. And it's going to allow me to then add my spin on things and say, it may not work for the AI industry as well it worked for, you know, any of his industries or whatever. And then it's just going to get my creative juices flowing. So I think the next book I'm going to read is going to be Ego is the Enemy, I think. I've still got 3 more that I haven't read. I think I'm going to reread Psycho-Cybernetics. And maybe the 50th Law and Deep Work. I haven't, the first 2 I said, I read, but I wasn't in the right mindset. I was kind of reading them with the wrong kind of learning mindset. Whereas now that I'm a bit more mature and I've like actually Sorry, my hair is annoying the hell out of me. But you know, I've actually matured a bit, and I'm in kind of the right mindset to understand what knowledge to grasp and how to grasp certain aspects of that book and like kind of apply it to my life, that sort of thing. Yeah, anyway, right now I'm going to get into finishing a landing page course and creating landing pages just to spice it up. So I'll catch you guys in a bit.
And you have the skills to pay the bills. You have skills to do their email marketing. You have skills to do their other copywriting. I mean, the sky's the limit here.
Alright guys, I have been working since 12, so I just did a 2.5 hour work block, and we are going to continue because I am officially trying to build a landing page. Never built one before. I have somewhat of an idea of how to do it, but I'm just going to mess around with Canva and see if I can find out how we can do it, because once I start practicing these skills, once I start practicing the skills of LinkedIn posts and landing pages and website design and all of this, everything will start coming together and we can get ahead of the learning curve, hopefully. Or the implementation curve rather, because this is the learning curve, but the implementation of how long it's going to take us to implement all these things in real life for the business. The more I do now, the easier it will be then. So it's just one of those cases. But yeah, that's what we're going to do now. Okay, it is 4 hours later and I am finally finished with everything. Took me a while to find like a template that I liked, and yeah, it just took me a while just because it was my first try. But I have now a fully done out website, I guess you could say. And I'll show you guys now. I'll explain it all now. All right, so this is just going to be a quick run through for like the website that I built. It's like a website with a bunch of landing pages and everything. That's just there. So yeah, we got the logo, name, and then, you know, about, shop, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, then we got the artificial intelligence is undeniably at the forefront of revolutionizing technology, blah, blah, blah. That's all here. Just 2 pictures to make it kind of come alive. Obviously, I wanted the pictures to they're not going to be the actual pictures that we're going to use or anything, because it's obviously just me messing around. But I kind of want the pictures there to like portray how the world is developing with technology and AI, and kind of the implementation of it into businesses and revolutionizing certain industries. We've got a book appointment button there also. And then we jump to the next page, which is the about page, about us. Welcome to CrownPath AI, where innovation meets practicality. We're an AI automation agency dedicated to helping South African businesses, blah, blah, blah. The picture of James and I. Then there's going to be a read more here, just because, why not? Then we've got our available packages, which will be like an AI audit, consultation, and implementation packages. And then we've got some see more buttons here. And obviously just a bit of text, a bit of copywriting. This I will obviously work on more, but this is going to be sales copywriting and all of that. And then we got, you know, receive our free AI automation guide, which is, there's going to be a picture of it here, whatever picture we can make of it. We got the insert your email address, you know, and then yeah, then what are you struggling with most, blah, 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 submit. We've got all the CrownPath contact information down below. And that's it, guys. So, hope you guys like the website. Let me know what you think in the comments. Okay, it's time to go for our second walk of the day to get the final few steps in. Currently at 6,500. Sorry, I had a mental lag there. And I am also currently just working on getting yesterday's video uploaded. So yeah, we'll keep you guys posted from the walk, and yeah, time to get the steps in. All right, guys, we just got back from a walk. I've got 8,300 steps, which means I have actually been hitting my 8,000 goal very consistently. I'm really glad for that. I think it may be time to up it a bit, because I think if it's called correct, tomorrow I should weigh around 82.5. And then I'm hoping to go down from there. So up the cardio and keep the food the same, and start dialing in on tracking it properly and dialing in on eating the healthy, good stuff. So yeah, anyway, now I'm gonna chill because I'm done with work for the day. Just kind of gonna relax and wind down for the night. So I will finish the vlog here, but I'll catch you guys next time. Oh, and leave a comment below with any thoughts you may have, any questions you may have. And now I will catch you next time.